Support for this podcast comes from the Florida Atlantic University College of Business, home to over 8,000 students, 7 departments, 6 centers, and an impressive offering of interdisciplinary and professional development programs taught by the college's world-class faculty. Learn more at business.fau.edu.
Welcome to What's Happening at FAU Business. I'm Kelly McCormack, and I work in the Dean's Office at the College of Business, where I focus on engagement for alumni. Here's where I talk to College of Business alumni about common challenges faced by young professionals. Together with my guest, we will discuss what they've seen in the workplace, how they've overcome obstacles, and provide tips for success. For more on College of Business alumni, please visit business.fau.edu/alumni. Today, I'm speaking with Erick Solms. Erick graduated in 2006 with his bachelor's in Management Information Systems. He's an entrepreneur and runs his business called Simplitfy out of Lake Worth. Simplitfy provides professional IT services to small and medium-sized businesses. If you'd like to learn more about the business, please visit simplitfy.com. I hope you enjoy the episode with Erick. Erick, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. Sure. So I first wanted to talk a little bit about your experience here as an undergrad at FAU.
The experience was amazing. It was difficult. I was an international student. I came from Ecuador. I was only 17. It was hard. My mother, I come from a humble beginning. My mother was mother, best friend, father, everything. So she worked hard to be able to pay for my education. Which meant a lot to me, and it made me try to enjoy every single second that I was here. And I guess it all paid off, right?
Yeah, you must have been one of those students that just soaks up everything that we have to offer. I see those students. It's so great to see.
Well, I remember that year there was, I believe they had one international student for every single country. I think that was the first year that they were able to do that. So that was an amazing accomplishment to the university.
Yeah.
But it was a great experience. Was able to make a lot of friends. I was able to start my career from here. I was able to get the opportunity with the correct counseling to stay in this country. They were able to help me and guide me with the correct lawyers, with the correct teams, with the correct internship program, and guide me and walk me through the steps on how to build a good career.
Yeah, I can imagine that can be a really confusing experience. For you as a student, did you think that you were always going to be an entrepreneur?
I was always hungry. I was always a go-getter. I was always a hard worker. I'm always humble. And basically what I said, my mother, she's kind of like an entrepreneur, very hard worker. So she taught me, and basically she always pushed me that I should go work for myself and start things for myself and make a future for myself. Try to avoid depending on somebody else, which it has its pros and cons, right?
Yeah.
But once you start doing it and once you start getting involved in it, it becomes a passion. It's not easy, but it's a lovely experience. Be able to grow, be able, from the personal development side, from the community side, from the employee side. It's just an amazing experience to be able to see how you grow from 0 clients to X number of clients, from 0 employees to X number of employees, the people you meet in the community, how you get involved with the clients, how you can become friends with your clients, how you become a trusted advisor, and all those things really are impactful personally and, in every single aspect of your life.
Yeah, I'm sure it's really important to sort of know who you are when you go out and you're representing your business. You have to know what your own values are too. Sounds like you do.
It is. It comes from how I grew up. It comes from the school as well. They did an amazing job, not only to prepare you from the business perspective, but from the human perspective, the things you see around. The international students were amazing. You learn so many diversity, so much diversity, so many cultures, and you really become good friends. Matter of fact, I became good friends with Eric. His name's Erick as well, and he lives in Netherlands. And I went to see him to Europe. So you really have you develop relationships, which at the end of the day, no matter for what, personal, business, community, it's all about relationships and how you develop them.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you here on the show, because from what I see out in the professional community, your relationships are really important. And, I wanted to sort of give you a chance to talk about those and, how you develop them in terms of your business. And I think I see you participating in a lot of professional organizations. So how do you sort of decide which ones you want to be a part of?
There's so many networking and business organizations out. And my best advice is that you try them all and feel comfortable. And you're going to fit in one or many. But at the end of the day, it's about connecting, right? It's not about me. When I go to any networking events, I make it about the connections and the people that I'm meeting. I want to learn about them. I want to learn about what they do. I want to learn who I can connect them with and how I can help them. And everything else just clicks. If you help, they help. If you connect, they connect you. And ever since I started, I look at myself as a farmer, right? I want to farm, like to build relationships, just like a farmer plants the crops and then gets the fruits and et cetera, et cetera. Same thing. You have to have that philosophy. If you are such like a hunter that you just want to go out, hey, give me your business. Hey, you give me that. I sell this and this is what I do. It just doesn't work, right? So the relationships and the network community, it's about giving. It's about farming. It's about helping.
So when you were graduating, you talked a little bit about finding an opportunity and an internship. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
It's an ironic story because I was a little bit, I wasn't doing my job. And one night my mother calls me. It's like, you're about to graduate and you haven't applied for a job. What are you going to do? You better start working. So that night I remember I spent the whole night applying for internships through one of the portals that the school provided. And the first interview that I got was from a gentleman called Frank Sweet. He was a developer. He was opening a business in IT, and he just wanted to see how it goes and hire an intern. So when I went to the interview, he asked me, so tell me about you. So we went over like a basic interview, and he's like, why should I hire you? And all I said is like, listen, I don't know how much I've learned in the university or not, how much value I bring or not. All I want is an opportunity. And if you give me that opportunity, I'll do anything it takes to earn it. And he's like, you're hired. So in my whole life, that's basically the only interview I've ever had to do.
Oh, wow.
So I've only been interviewed once, and I nailed it, and it changed. Or at least it prepared me to this.
Yeah, it sounds like you can really share, when you need to be confident, you can be, and but in a humble way,
Absolutely.
In terms of your networking now, do you use that same kind of philosophy when you connect with possible business partners or things like that?
Absolutely. You always have to be humble. You have to earn their trust. You want to be a credible advisor. And you have to earn that. It's not given, right? It comes with experience. It comes with the right question, the right answer. You got to be a good listener. You got to listen to what their pains are, how you can help them, or if you can help them, if it's a fit, if it's not a fit. But a lot of the people, it's just connecting. You ask the right questions and you listen. And as I said, it's farming. When I go to networking events, like this particular example, you work for FAU. I don't know if I'll ever do businesses with FAU or not. However, if you meet somebody that needs any technology needs, you'll probably remember me.
Yep.
And that's the goal. I
Yep.
don't go after directly to clients. I expect more that they'll remember when they hear someone needs the particular need that I'm able to fulfill.
Yeah. And I'm always happy to talk about your business, but I want to give you the opportunity to talk about your business here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Simplitfy?
So it started in October 2014, October 22nd, to be accurate. We're about to turn 5 years old. And I wanted to open up a company that does IT for small and medium businesses. And I didn't want to be Joe's PC Technologies.
Sure.
I want it to be something different.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be just one word. I want it to be that possible it can become a verb sometime.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about it, and I came up with a word called Simplitfy. There's a T between the I and the F.
There is.
And basically what it means is simple IT for you.
Nice.
And that's basically what it means. But typically clients will be looking for cybersecurity solutions, help desk support, business continuity, disaster recovery, somebody to help them manage their technology, somebody to help them prevent them from being a target of cybercrime. And that's where we come in. That's what we do. After that, after obviously starting my company, it became a passion of mine, and it became my personal goal to protect as many small business owners as I can to help them secure their data, which is their most important digital asset.
Yeah, it sounds like you've sort of become an expert in the community, and you're being invited to talk and share some of your expertise with the local community, which is great.
Well, it's because the opportunities that I get from people like you, or that are appreciative and that help and want to promote local businesses, it's also because of the school, what they're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
The presence that they have out there, it's amazing. It's incredible what you guys do. The College of Medicine, how you guys partner with so many different nonprofits in the area. You're always helping education, basically. I was just at a breakfast of one of the local chambers, and one of the grants was that one of the students at FAU was going to come help 5th grade students and show them about science and medicine.
Yeah.
Which is just impactful, right? You're building the next leaders of tomorrow, and it's all about building this community. And you guys are doing a fantastic job here at FAU.
So I know your business is located close by in Lake Worth. How do you decide in terms of location where you want to strategize your networking and building relationships with different professional organizations?
Well, typically we do business in the 3 counties.
Mm-hmm.
We have some clients that are national and some clients that are international. However, Florida, the way I see it is I do business in South Florida, right? I don't separate counties. I don't separate local towns. The way I see it is I want to help, right? And I'm helping if you look at it from micro to the macro perspective, you have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I help a business, I help an individual, I help a company, I help counties, and you go up city, et cetera, and you just want to help everybody, right? It's not, I don't think this is such a diversity state that it shouldn't be separated of where, how, as you just go out and where you feel connected and you feel the love, and you just go. And I really feel the love. Boca Raton is a very special city. It's a very special town. I'm part of the Rotary Club in downtown Boca Raton. I do a lot of things. I'm part of the local chamber.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing, amazing city. It's true when they say, what is it? It's live,
work, and play.
And learn.
And learn.
Live, learn, work, and play. It's somewhere along those lines.
Yeah, it's true. In terms of supporting, not-for-profits, I know you recently did a fundraiser to support one. And, I'm wondering why you thought that was important to do. And then do you plan to do any more of those kinds of things?
Helping is part of me. right? I've been through the suffering part when I grew up, raised by a single mother. There was sometimes I was really tough, right? So you learn when you live through it on how you appreciate people helping you. And as you grow, you feel the same way on the other opposite side, right? So giving, it's in the Bible basically, right? It's something that everyone should do. Now you don't have to give monetary, and you can give your time, you can give your advice. There's so many ways you can help. I'm part of basically 3 organizations. The first one, obviously through Rotary, right? The second one is I help the YMCA. I'm a board member of the YMCA in Boca Raton. And the third one, which is the one that I'm very, very, very passionate about, is an organization called Be Like Brid. Brid was a local student in one of the universities here in Boca Raton, and she was at Haiti. And during the earthquake, she unfortunately passed away. 3 hours before the earthquake, she sent a text message to her mother asking her that she would love to move to Haiti and build an orphanage.
Wow.
So her parents made it a mission, a lifetime mission of theirs, to build the orphanage. So now they have a 19,000 square foot facility. She was 19. They have 33 boys, 33 girls. Took 33 days to find her in Haiti. And it's amazing what they do. They're helping build the next leaders in Haiti, and now they have an academy, and they do so many great things. Why I felt connected? I heard the speech or the information from Chloe, which is the local director in Florida. Her parents live in Massachusetts, so the nonprofit's based in Massachusetts. But it's just, you felt connected because I felt it was one of the organizations that if you put 1 minute of your time or 1,000 hours, or if you put 10 cents of your capabilities, or if you put $1,000, you felt the same love. Yeah. And I think that made the difference.
So it sounds like you really get connected to, sort of a mission of an organization, and that's sort of how you stay involved.
Yes, that is correct. It's the mission, the values, the story, the helping, the needs, etc.
That's great. So is there anything else that you think you maybe want to share with our young alumni or with our students that maybe I haven't covered yet?
Education is key. I'm a firm believer in education. I'm a firm believer in personal development. I'm a firm believer that you should align your goals and make sure you have a plan. Make sure it's difficult, and just stand up and start again. I tell everybody, I think the best advice I can give is, right now it's a world full of information, right? And time, everybody has time management issues, right? There's so many things you want to accomplish, but we can't have more time. Everybody has 24 hours a day.
Yeah. You
can't do anything about that. But what I always say, if you have multiple goals, align them. And it doesn't really matter if one of them, one of your goals, you're going at 100 miles an hour, and then the other goal, you're crawling, right? Like a baby. As long as you move forward, you'll get there. And that's the best thing I can tell them is, you can have multiple goals, multiple plans, but make sure you're taking a baby step or running 100 miles an hour, but just move forward.
That's great. It's so wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing today. Your story is really inspiring, and I hope our audience is able to enjoy it like I have. Thanks, Erick.
Thank you so much for having me today, and have a blessed day.
What's Happening at FAU Business is part of the FAU College of Business podcast network. Learn more at business.fau.edu/podcasts.